Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It is your boy Optic Scumpy, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary on the map Bootleg, and this is from so long ago, guys. This was back when I was in the 16th Prestige, the fucking Ice Age of when I used to play this game, and I don't enjoy it that much anymore, and I'm pretty much waiting for Black Ops 2, so any gameplay that you do see from Modern Warfare 3 from this point on will most likely not be new. It will be from my theater or something. So if you do recognize little glitches, inside the game or inside the video, don't fret about it. It's just theater messing up. It's Modern Warfare 3 for you. It's a bunch of butt cheeks. But today the video is My Cod Career Part 2. And in the first episode of My Cod Career, we actually did my pre-Call of Duty career. So like Halo 2, Halo 1, back whenever I used to be a little pipsqueak back on the Xbox. And today we actually get into some of the Call of Duty of my career, so this should be exciting. If you've never heard, my personal story from, zero to hero or from bottom to the top. So let's hop right into it. So we're talking about Call of Duty 4 here. And yeah, so back whenever I played Call of Duty 4, I didn't know what game battles was until I would say the midway point of Call of Duty 4, the halfway point of its lifetime whenever it was out, whenever it was, the dominant Call of Duty game that everybody was playing. So, because I didn't know about game battles until this point, I was very far behind in skill level, in, thinking level, just on a whole bunch of things whenever I hopped into game battles. And you guys are probably thinking, thinking level, you must have been playing MLG variant, or you must have been playing high-level competition games. And that's completely wrong, actually. It's, it's what people think, but I didn't start playing MLG until the very, very end of Call of Duty 4. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of the filler until that point, until I actually did start playing MLG with Bobby, and I'll get to that as well. So I started off on game battles, like I said, halfway through the life of Call of Duty 4, playing with friends from my football team, and we were all good friends. We still are really good friends. Well, one of them still plays football, the other one quit as well, along with me. And if you're wondering, I played halfback and monster, outside linebacker, just to clear that up. But yeah, so one of them still plays, and we played game battles together. And we weren't the best team in the world, we played to have fun. We played after school, after football practice, actually, and we would go in on kids. We'd give kids the dickle down, and that was that. We weren't amazing, but I mean, we were average. We would go like 8-2, 8-3. A record like that, and that's not really that great, but it's not horrible for people that live in the same, that people that go to the same school, play on the same football team. That's not bad, and we progressively got better, and there was a point where we just stopped getting better. We couldn't beat the best teams on the ladder that we were playing, and we finally gave up. So, I mean, I wouldn't say give up, because I sort of sketched on them, and I know that sounds fucked up because they are my friends from school, but they sort of stopped playing at the same level. They just didn't want to play as much anymore, and I was really, really into it. And so I got offered a tryout for the team called Devious, and now the roster of Devious was Bobby, Sin, and Dowie. So Dowie is a local from Bobby and Sin's town, by the way. But so we started playing TDM, and we were really, really good. And we were starting to get bored of TDM because, we thought it was way too easy. And whenever something gets too easy, I am the type of person to want to push myself and try something else that might be a little bit more difficult, and see if I can succeed at that. And that's sort of why we went to Dallas. I knew we weren't going to do amazing. I knew that we weren't going to win the event, but I wanted to, test my skills, because I never played in an event for Halo, and I thought it'd be fun. But that was why we went to Dallas, partly. That was part of the reason. And the other reason was just to have fun and see everyone, and, get back into the MLG environment, because it is such a good environment to be in. It's so fun. It's such a great weekend. But back on track here. So we started to play MLG as a team, and if you guys aren't aware of MLG, it's 4v4. The game types were Domination, S&D, and Sabotage back then in Call of Duty 4. And like I said, we started playing MLG at the very end point of the game, so we weren't very good. We were so behind everyone else, and we played in the last PCOQ or PCL. I can't remember what they were called back then. I guess it would be a PCL, because PCOQ stands for Online Qualifier. But yeah. So we started playing MLG at the very end. We weren't good at all. We were actually 2-6, but one of our wins was to a very good team. No, no, never mind, never mind. We got spanked by all the good teams. We beat a pretty shitty team, or two shitty teams, and then we broke up. You know, we were all immature little kids, and we broke up. I was just in high school, I think, or I was in 8th grade. No, no, what the fuck am I talking about, dude? My timeline is just screwed up. I was probably 7th or 8th grade. I was not in high school, and I probably wasn't even in 7th. I think I was in 6th grade, maybe. I don't know. It was 6th to 8th grade, somewhere in that range. So we were all really immature, and we broke up, or I got dropped because of how immature I was, and that's a bad quality to have, guys. You don't want to be that teammate that is immature and gets, you know, really, really angry over stupid stuff and screams, and it just messes up your whole team's pace whenever you do that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we were all immature. We split ways, and I was really good friends with Bobby. And so things, you know, happen at the end of Call of Duty 4. And then because I was friends with Bobby, things, you know, picked up for me in MW2. And that will be for the next episode. Actually, no, it'll be World at War. Because I sort of took a break from MLG. Because World at War didn't really have MLG, I don't think. It was pretty much predominantly game battles, matches, and ladders where, you know, your ranking and who was the best and stuff. I don't think there were a lot of cash prizes to be won. But those are different episodes, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this one. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight as to how I got started. So if you just like playing a certain game type, play it. You know, meet some people and get good at that game type, and meet people that are also good at that game type, and try and transition to MLG. That's some good advice that I can give you guys. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. And I hope that you guys have a good one, have a good weekend, and take it easy.